Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be making sweet potato pie. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and boil some water, or put some water in the pot and boil some water. You want to make sure you have enough water in the pot so the potatoes are nicely submerged in the water. After the potatoes are done boiling and they're nice and soft, you're going to take the potatoes out of the pot. And then you're going to peel the peeling off of the potatoes, okay? So you're just going to peel the peel off it, or peel the skin off. And once you have all the skin off of all of the potatoes that you boiled, you're going to set them into a separate bowl. And you want to make sure you get all the little black things that comes on the potatoes. So now that you have the skin peeled off, I am going to be making two separate kind of pies. So this big bowl is for the family. The red bowl is going to be for myself. This is going to be a sugar-free sweet potato pie. So I'm going to be substituting regular sugar for Splenda sugar. And this one I'm just going to be using regular sugar in that pot. So the ingredients that you're going to need is butter. You have some granulated sugar, some carnation milk. We have nutmeg. And we also have some grounded cinnamon, and then we have some vanilla extract as well. Now again, I'm going to be making a separate bowl, so I'm going to be using Splenda sugar instead of the regular sugar. Okay, so now that you have your potatoes all mixed in, you're going to put your carnation milk in there. For the big pot, I'm going to be using 4 eggs. For the small bowl, I'm going to be using just 2 eggs. Now in the small bowl, I'm going to be using 1 stick of butter to go into the one that I'm going to be substituting the sugar for. And then in the big pot that's for my family, I'm going to be using 2 sticks of butter. Now my butter, I like to put it in the microwave and melt it. You can put your stick of butter right into the potatoes. The potatoes should be nice and warm enough to melt it for you. But I like to put mine in the microwave and melt it in the microwave. So I'm just pouring that butter right into our mixing bowl with the other ingredients. Again, this one has 4 sticks of butter. It's a bigger pot, so it has more ingredients in it. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the vanilla extract. Okay, adding that to both bowls. And then for the bigger pot, I'm going to be using 1.5 cups of sugar. Now you can taste it after you got it blended, and if you feel you want to add more sugar to make your pie more sweeter, you can add as much sugar as you want to your preference, okay? So for here, I actually end up using like 2.5 cups of sugar on that one. Now for my sugar-free sweet potato pie, I'm using just 1 cup of Splenda in this bowl. So this bowl actually ended up making 3 pies, you guys. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take my whisk, and I'm just going to go ahead and mash those potatoes in, mix all the ingredients in with it. Okay, and I like to use a whisk, or you can use a spoon to mix all the liquid ingredients in, so when you go in with your blender or your mixer, you don't have the ingredients kind of flying and splattering everywhere. So I kind of like to just take a spoon or a whisk and mix it. Now also, if you find that your potatoes are still kind of thick, add more carnation milk. So here, after stirring a little bit, the potatoes were still kind of thick, and we want it to be a nice consistency, a nice density. So I went on and added more carnation milk to the batter. Now I'm just going to mix that in. As you can see, it's still thick. So now after I've got it to the density that I wanted it to be, now I'm going to go in with my mixer, my blender, and I'm going to go in and get all of the lumps out, all the chunks out. You want to make sure there's no threads in there, none of the little sweet potato threads. You want the sweet potatoes to be nice and creamy. Okay, so now that you got it all nice and creamy, you're just going to go ahead and take that mixture, take that batter, add it into your pie crust. and you are pretty much done. So here I'm using store-bought pie crust. I mix a combination of regular pie crust and deep dish. So this one is a deep dish pie crust that I have, and then I also have some regular pie crust as well. Okay, so that batter made a total of 10 pies. This is the regular family one that made the regular sugar. And again, as I stated, the sugar-free pies made a total of 3. And you'll know those ones because I put a pie crust on there in the form of an X on top of the pie. So my family knew not to eat these pies. These are the sugar-free pies. So that is all, you guys. Now all you have to do is put it in the oven, let it bake for about, I'll say maybe 20-30 minutes. You want to watch it just enough to get the top of your pie nice and brown. So I would also recommend to use aluminum foil to cover your pie crust with. If you don't want the crust to be too brown or you don't want to burn it, you can protect the pie crust so it's just a nice golden brown color with aluminum foil. But here is the end product of the sweet potato pies, you guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the ingredients. Let me know in the comments section if you try out this recipe. Thanks again for watching.